What happened 8.5 hours ago? Wikipedia shut down. They planned a blackout. And Wikipedia is doing the right thing the right way. Let me explain. This has to do with this SOPA, S-O-P-A. It's basically an piracy. Because there's pirates out there in the open seas of the World Wide Web. And what they're doing is they're putting on links, and some people are saying, yeah, it's going to hork us in the film and music industry here in the United States. They're copyright pirates. How dare they? A lot of internet companies are opposing this. Google, Facebook, Yahoo, Twitter, eBay, AOL. When I looked at this list, my first response was, AOL is still in business? America Online? I thought they went belly up with CompuServe. Turns out, these websites are very upset. Wikipedia is leading the charge. Let me say that again. Wikipedia is leading the charge. And saying as soon as this happens, it gives the Attorney General of the United States, currently Eric Holder, gives him an opportunity to say, you know what, someone's complaining about piracy on your website, we're going to shut it down. You'd have to pay a fee to the government to get it back up and running. No joke. And your content, well, we'd have to review your content to make sure you're doing everything copacetic the way the U.S. government wants. Now, I've come out before against this more than once saying this doesn't happen. The whole point of the internet is a free flow of information. And if you don't like it, don't go there. There are a number of advanced websites that you probably don't go to. There are a number of advanced websites you don't want your children going to. You know what? You don't go there. That's one of those choice things that you as a parent or an individual get to make. You have the internet, you have a computer. Frankly, I don't care what website you're looking at. I mean that. Doesn't matter to me. It's not going to impact my daily life. Do whatever. Big whoop. I know people who play these I know grown-up people who play World of Warcraft. What are these computer games, Chad? It's one where you get to pretend you're a warrior and you carry a battle axe and you go slay an elf. Go do it. If that's what you want to do with your free time, I'm not going to slam you for that. I don't do it because I think it's kind of silly. Especially if you're like a grown-up. But if you want to do that, so be it. People got different hobbies. I don't do it. Remember when Farmville was a craze? I know people, grown-ups older than me, and their little computerized, digitized cabbages, well, they would perish in the fields because those cabbages ain't picking themselves. Guys, you know that cabbage doesn't exist, right? I mean, if you want to do this, if this is your stress reliever, more power to you. Me, no time, no patience. But I do know, when I'm online and I'm looking for stuff, I don't want the federal government to have the ability to say, that website, that offends us. They're pirating stuff. That bothers. Let's shut that down for further review. Because all it would take to shut this down would be one email, one phone call from anyone to shut it down. So the obvious reaction is like a news amalgamation source. Like, let's take Drudge Report for an example. Drudge Report, you'll hear about these guys referenced throughout the day. Sean Hannity lives and dies by the Drudge Report. Drudge Report is talking about this, and he'll reference it. Glenn Beck does occasionally as well. Drudge Report gets stuff from Fox, they get from CNN and ABC, and some amalgamation site. Matt Drudge writes occasionally. Otherwise, he just doesn't do it. Andrew Breitbart, same way, Breitbart.com. BigGovernment.com, BigEducation.com, BigLabor.com, all those websites, they're amalgamations. So if someone fires up an email to the Attorney General of the United States, go, hey, you know what they put on Breitbart? Something I didn't like. I was mightily offended. It might be piracy. You better check it out. The Attorney General will have the option to shut it down. Saxby Chambliss, and a previous caller just said Johnny Isaacson is on board with this. Stupidity. I haven't verified that. I don't know, but I know that Saxby's involved as a co-sponsor. This is a lousy idea on so many levels. This is a crackdown where what you do is you shut down the information. You don't like Wikipedia? Shut it down. You don't like Google? Shut it down. You don't want people having internet exchange of commerce? Well, my God, they may not be paying the state sales taxes that are applicable to them. Shut it down. Craigslist, kill that one too. Only approved and sanctioned by the U.S. What happened to this business of let's not go to get in the business of picking winners and losers? No. It's not even an economic issue now. It's a social issue. They pick the winners and losers. They say, I don't like what's on the content. Let's shut that down until it's investigated. Who investigates? Federal government. The Department of Justice. You want these guys in charge of the internet instead of you having the individual choice. So, Chad, do me a favor. Bring up the Wikipedia website, please. I'm going to ask Chad, the birthday guy, to turn on his microphone. He can see the computer. I cannot. I don't look at the computer while I'm doing this because the structure of the studio will not allow me to. So Chad's online right now. You see Wikipedia. You typed in wikipedia.com.
Yep.
What happened?
It goes to a black screen, and it says, imagine a world without free knowledge. For over a decade, we have spent millions of hours building the largest encyclopedia in human history. Right now, the U.S. Congress is considering legislation that could fatally damage the free and open internet for 24 hours to raise awareness. We are blacking out Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And you can put in your zip code, and it will give you the contact info to your local reps.
Okay, now here's what I love. Put in your zip code, 31602, 31605, something in the Valdosta area. This is great. And Wikipedia, kudos to these guys for standing up. What happens next on the website?
Representative Sanford Bishop.
Oh, Sanford! Praise Jesus. Sanford Bishop is on the case.
202-225-3631.
That's Sanford.
Twitter, at Sanford Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy, I can follow him on Twitter.
Why?
Why would I want to?
Why? He's an idiot.
And then they got a contact form on his website that you can
Nice.
send him email. They got links to his Facebook, Google Plus, and Twitter pages. Jack Kingston's
There
on
you go.
there.
There you go.
And 202-225-5831. Saxby Chambliss, Johnny Isaacson, all their
Yes.
stuff's there.
Good. And I will seldom do this because Wikipedia, obviously, if you do any sort of research, you know that Wikipedia stuff is not vetted. As like it's not like a peer-reviewed, referee-juried article. It's not like that. As an information source at the university level, we write papers like, by the way, don't use Wikipedia. Use it at your peril. It's one of those things, you might get background information on it, but then you have to go verify it someplace. This is the trust but verify point of view. So I normally don't look at Wikipedia and go, I wonder, I'm going to look on Wikipedia. I don't do that. I'm not built that way. However, I'm going to give them a ton of credit right now. Wikipedia is absolutely doing the right thing. And I applaud them for it. Other websites are also blacking out. Google is saying the same thing. Google's like, well, what about us? What about the free flow of information on our behalf? Instead, the threat of overseas piracy, greatly concerning the American film and music industries, and they are the sponsors of this. Whenever you see, and I'm going to throw some names out, and I don't know if they're affiliated with this or not, but I just want to point out the hypocrisy involved. Whenever you see, say, a George Clooney raising awareness campaign, you see a Leonardo DiCaprio, a Matt Damon, in these Hollywood types, the Steven Spielbergs, the, oh, God forbid, Barbara Streisand's going to do another farewell, absolutely last concert ever you'll see her in person. Oh, please, don't fall for that nonsense again. And they're always talking about artistic expression and getting the word out and enfranchising those without a voice. That is the industry that wants to shut down the freedom of information and the free flow of ideas. That's the group doing it. Don't kid yourselves. The people who want to shut this down are those who make a profit by being better, more entertaining, and more socially conscious and more aware than you. And because of them saying, but this would affect our bottom dollar. Oh. But we care ever so much for the working and the poor and the disenfranchised. One way the working, the poor, and the disenfranchised get the word out is through the power of the internet, because it's pretty darn cheap to get on. You can build a website for a couple of bucks. A domain name costs you $12 a year. $1 a month. But if you put that out there and someone gets mightily offended or upset, they are happy with sicking the Department of Justice on you to protect their bottom line. You want to do something nice today for 5 minutes? Go on Wikipedia, type in your zip code. All the information is there. Fire off a letter to somebody. Send them an email. Send something to Sanford Bishop. Goes, by the way, dude, this is wrong. Send something to Johnny Isaacson. Send Saxby Chambliss. Jack King said, guys, this is not what we want. It's not what we deserve. And frankly, federal government, it's none of your business at all. A little bit
Wikipedia is the best thing ever.
Oh, God.
Anyone in the world can write anything they want about any subject. So you know you are getting the best possible information.
Michael from I remember that scene. He has to do research. He goes on Wikipedia. It's the best. Everyone contributes. Wikipedia, I don't use it for research, but I salute you for what you're doing today. And you, my friends, are 100% absolutely correct. Do not take this lying down. In fact, don't take it at all. We are 8:49.5, dangerous close to 8:50, which means I got to shut up. Final break right now. When we come back, a special birthday, not just Chad Whittles, but other birthdays as well. We're going to end the program that tells you what happened on this day in history. You're listening to the